Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of your American Truck Simulator. It's actually been a little while since I last recorded an episode of this. Let's just get the camera into position. It's actually been a little bit while since I've recorded the last episode of this because I like to talk in these videos. These videos are sort of wait, before I start talking, let's show you where we're going. We're going from Primio all the way to Oakland, just below Oakland, actually. Sorry, not Oakland, but past Fresno. And yes, we are transporting what? What are we transporting? Current job. What are we transporting? Fertilizer. Great, wonderful. Just harvesting for harvest. That's a little bit tricky. Again, we're in this truck. I think I had this truck last episode. Anyways, I'm still getting the microphone set up properly because I actually want to use my microphone properly because I feel like that's a smart thing to do. I have a pretty good microphone, and I've never set it up so that it actually sounds good over the 3-4 years. Wow, this truck doesn't turn. Over the 3-4 years or so that I've had this microphone, I've never actually like set it up, like tried to set it. Okay, are we just not? Parking brake. Ah, good thing to turn off. Never actually set up the microphone properly. But anyhow, I was saying these videos are sort of like a way, because I'm a very talky person. I like to I'm a person who likes to express themselves in words, and when I can actually talk about things, I really love it. And when I can talk about something I'm passionate about, or like I really want to talk about it, like you can tell. And so I sort of want that to show in these videos because not only are these videos sort of something that I can record when there's no one here, it's sort of lower paced, it's not anything fancy, there's not going to be any edits, it's really not a lot of work, but it's also sort of showing a little bit more like intelligent side of me rather than, highly edited, I don't know, whatever I do in the edited videos, which you may have noticed videos have been a little bit high and dry and a little all over the place recently because I'm figuring things out on the channel. I want to make sure the channel's going the right direction, and that's something I'll talk about if we have a moment. One moment, please. Usually I edit these parts out where I always have to, sometimes I feel a burp coming, so I hit my chest. Usually I edit those parts out. These videos are not, these videos get the whole experience with me. But yeah, these videos are just a place where I can express myself vocally and just talk about things that I'm interested in. And so, if there's nothing for me to talk about, I'm not going to record one of these videos because I'm not just going to make a video of me truck driving. That's not very interesting. So I would do Q&A, but I don't get enough questions. So, also, wait, sorry, I do have one question, and I would pull up the comment, but I'm driving a truck. There was one question of a guy who said, like, if you do a Q&A one day, what is it that you actually say in your intro? And so, of course, I didn't do my intro in this video, but he said, like, I understand it's like, hello, everybody, and then after that, it just scrumbles. So let me explain to you a little bit what I'm saying. So I say, hello, everybody, my name is, and then I usually, before, I would just say VjoogerPerson, but first 3 seconds of the video, really, are what really get the attention of the viewer. So I decided, you know what, we're going to put a little bit of excitement in the intro. So instead of just saying VjoogerPerson normally, I go, person, because that's more exciting than VjoogerPerson. And so I just that's the origin of the noise. Well, the origin of the noise is just one day I don't even know how I figured out how to go. Or that's not bad. That's a bad one. 1 second. Let me try to do going. There you go. That might be very loud for you. I'm sorry. But the origin of that noise is, I don't know. I just did it one day. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. And then I put in my outro, and then it was all fandangling, and it was great. I don't know why I say it was great. I still have it in my intro and outro. But yeah, so that's what I say. I say, hello, everybody. My name is VjoogerPerson, but woo person with the big noise. Hello, everybody, my name is VjoogerPerson, and welcome back to another episode of, and then I say like the name of the game, and yeah, that's the intro. So if you're wondering if that person, I forget their name, I'm sorry, I probably had it on screen or something, hopefully, probably forgot though. to edit that. So that's okay. But yeah, that comment. Thank you for your comment. Anybody wants to ask questions, I'll answer them. Probably in these videos or whenever I get a chance to really talk. But yes, the topic of this video is not about my YouTube channel. Sorry, it's been a few minutes, I know, we're not even on the topic of the video. But the topic of this video is actually gravitational waves and how they were discovered. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I recently went to a Neil deGrasse Tyson show in Toronto. I tweeted about it. I misspelled his name in the tweet, and I don't want to delete the tweet because then it's not time. It's not like delete it and repost it, because it's not like relative to the time. Like if I post it again now, people are like, that was like a week ago. What are you posting it now for? Well, it's not a week ago, but it was a while ago. What are you posting that now for? A few days ago it was. But yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I didn't put the E at the end of his name. I'm sorry. I'm so horrible. Sorry, I didn't put the E at the end of deGrasse, and I didn't capitalize the G. I'm sorry. I can't live. But anyways, I went to his show, and there was this sort of like applause system where he showed 4 things. It was an evening with Neil deGrasse Tyson, which I know he's been doing for like 10 years now. It's the same show, really. Just there are differences, but it's really the same thing he talks about each time. Sorry, maybe not 10 years, but a long time. Coming up on 10 years, I'm sure. And so the 4 things were discovery of gravitational waves, discovery of Planet 9, something about Pluto, and then his cameo in Zoolander 2. So Pluto didn't get a lot of applause. I'm sorry, Pluto, you didn't get any applause. Did we miss our turn? Oh no, we missed our. I was talking and we missed our. Oh god, Jeremy, Kyle, Shy. Is that? Yeah, let's just go down there. Okay, well, we missed our turn a little bit. That's okay. Sorry, I really should pay more attention. Yeah, so Pluto didn't get a lot of applause. Planet 9 did get quite a bit of applause. Very close to subatomic particles. Very close to gravitational waves, but gravitational waves won, and that's I never really bothered to Google gravitational waves. I just, I always meant to Google it because I didn't when people were talking about it, I'm like, wow, that sounds so cool. I have no idea what that means. I don't know anything about gravitational waves. I don't know anything about that. Okay, speeding, I'm sorry. It literally just switched to 56 that second we got a ticket. It's crazy, this game. So I'm very happy that they talked about that because I really want to learn about it. So I'm going to share my knowledge upon you if you don't know about subatomic. I keep saying subatomic particles. If you keep, burps coming. There you go. I drank a few glasses of milk before this video, so might be you might hear a lot of, because that's me hitting my chest because they do that when I'm burping. Anyways, but yeah, so finally, 9 minutes and 50 seconds of my recording, probably like 7 minutes for you, maybe more than that. Finally, we're gonna get into the actual topic of the video, gravitational waves. That took a little while, didn't it? Gravitational waves. Now, the way gravitational waves, let's talk about the origin of gravitational waves. And this is, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I'm getting there, 1 second. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, how this is sort of me putting myself on the spot. I didn't say that, but that's what it is. Putting myself on the spot and just sort of seeing if I could talk and practicing that. I don't really have anything planned. I just know I was going to talk about gravitational waves. Wow, we're speeding. And so hopefully, okay, we need to slow down. Hopefully I can talk a little bit about it. So, origin of gravitational waves. 1.3. Okay, I almost thought I was gonna hit that. 1.3 billion years ago, 2 black holes collided. And this, now, if he did quite the dramatization in the show, but there was a rendering and all that, and it's just 2 black holes collided, and they disperse a lot of gravitational energy, which are transmitted in gravitational waves, and that's what we picked up, and so gravitational waves are, I don't know really how to explain it. I don't know if he really explained what they exactly are. They're just like a current. They just like a current of energy. It's a current of a wave, I'm assuming, a current, and so gravity is being shifted in that wave. I'm assuming that's why it's called a gravity wave, gravitational wave and all that. And so, okay, on planet Earth, there are 2 locations that have, and I wish I remembered the names of these things, but it's like IWFO or something like that. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the exact title of it, but I'll tell you what they do. So, basically, and these things are designed to test for gravitational waves. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what the purpose of them are. I'm gonna say pretty sure a lot, but that's okay, because I am sure. But just so that if I say something wrong, you can't quote me on that if I say pretty sure. But anyways, these things are designed to test for these things. So let's say, so how it works is that there's a really long tube, basically, and on one of the tube there's a laser that is being held by a death grip, and is being shined to the other side of the tube, onto a mirror, and that's how they can test if that laser moves. Whoopsies. That's how they can test if that laser moves. That's how they know if gravitational waves pass through the tube, and so that's how they can test for gravitational waves. Now, to tell you how much of a death grip this laser has to have on it, the amount that the gravitation, so it was like September 15th or something around that time at like 5:51 a.m. The gravitational wave passed through planet Earth 1.3 billion years after it originated when the 2 black holes collided. The amount that laser shifted was 1/10,000th. No, not 1/10,000th of a meter. Not 1/10,000th of a millimeter. No, not 1/10,000th of an atom. 1/10,000th of a proton is how much that laser shifted, and that's how they know that gravitational waves pass through that area. Now they have two gravitational wave testing machines. I wish I remember the name for those. They have 2 of them, one on one side of one on the east coast and one on the west coast. I think that's what it was. And so they have to have 2 because, how he explained it, maybe someone jiggled the cord, and 1/10,000th of a proton is such a tiny little amount that, who knows what can cause 1/10,000th of a proton to shift. They have 2, and both of the places got basically the same reading. Are we going the wrong way? Yes, we are. Wow! This video is going downhill real fast. How come? Oh, no, we're not going the wrong way. We're going the right way. What am I talking about? There you go. Right way. Just because that shift, I saw the arrow pointed the wrong way. So the gravitation, yeah, so they have 2 locations because just to verify it, and they got basically the same reading, and yeah, that's how they discovered gravitational waves, and proved it, and yes. Now, what do gravitational waves actually give us? I teased you there. I don't know. And when I talk about things, and when I talk about scientific things, I talk a lot. I used to give, call me a nerd. I used to give presentations to the class at the end of the years. Usually the teachers would let us go up and sort of just talk to the class, give some sort of presentation. And I talked about, what did I talk about? I think I talked about like a Vsauce video, and the science behind it and all that, and I was explaining it to the class. And so when I usually do that, I usually like to give in also things that I don't know, because I don't want to pretend like I know 100% what I'm talking about. Nobody knows 100% what they're talking about, and that's the beauty of science. And so I like to say things, and that's what I didn't do that in the past video, with when we were talking about a simulated reality and all that. I didn't put that forth. I asked your opinion, which I guess maybe the same thing, but I really want to put forth also that I have questions that I still have unanswered, just like you have unanswered, and by all means go into the by all means go into the scientific community, ask your questions, Google it. Google's your best option, and so that's my question for this term, is that what do gravitational waves actually give to science? I don't know, and I'd love to learn that. I would love to learn more about them because they seem super important. Now, who discovered and who hypothesized gravitational waves? Now, they originally in 1916, Albert Einstein published his general theory of relativity. That's it, right? Sorry, I don't know if that's the actual. I think that's it. That's it. General theory of relativity. Okay, I'm gonna put it how Neil deGrasse Tyson put it. He tweeted about it actually, but I'll explain a little bit how he did in the lecture. So in 1916. Albert Einstein, I almost said Stephen Hawking. Albert Einstein published his general theory of relativity, stating, hypothesizing the truthfulness. That's not the right word. Hypothesizing that there are gravitational waves. In 1917, he published the groundworks for lasers. In 2016, actually it was 2015, but 2016, gravitational waves are discovered using lasers. And how he put it is just like, that's just how badass Albert Einstein is. He said to himself, okay, I got this theory that something's gonna happen about 100. Well, he didn't say how. I don't think he said when. But he hypothesized that this is a thing that's real. How can we test if these things are real? So he created his own idea, and then he created how he can find out this new idea on his own, and how that idea, how he can prove himself right 100 years in the future, whenever it may be. And that's just how badass Albert Einstein is. And yeah, and I think that's all I have to say about gravitational waves. I don't want to end that. I love talking about things like that. There was another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, I know I said in the beginning, and there's a little bit of a lag issue. Oh god, what's happening? I got a little phone call. I'm not gonna pick it up. It's okay. It's alright. It's not important. I don't know why we're getting a little bit of frames issues. I don't. But yeah, that's gravitational waves. If you have any questions, I'd love to talk about in the comments. Don't expect anybody to comment. I don't think anybody cares, but that's fine. That's all right. I love talking about it. I love talking. Which something I wanted to say. I don't take me for the type of person who just can't stop talking. I know the time and place to talk, and that's why I create my own time and place on these videos to talk, which I love. And I really hope you like listening to me talking, because you know, a dream of mine would be able to give a lecture to a group of people and them to actually care what I'm talking about. That's the location that we have to be arriving at. All right, good thing actually. Good thing that's a very good timing, because I completely ran out of things to say. I could talk about some maybe the thing I was talking, like I give Vsauce video presentation and all that I gave in my past grades, but that's okay. Great, I'm very happy we arrived at our destination there. I'm not gonna stop. I know there's a stop sign. That's okay. That's all right. There's no cars. Don't use that logic on the actual road, please, people. I'm sorry there's the FPS issue in this video. I don't actually know what that's about. Alright, let's just go around that stop sign. Let's ooh, this is a little tricky. We're gonna make it? Yes, we are. Alright, that was actually a very successful drive. I drive very well when I know we took a wrong turn there, but we actually drive really well when I'm like not paying attention to my driving. I don't know how, because I'm like not at all paying attention, and I can just stay in the lane perfectly. And I guess it's just like driving, really. You learn the width of your vehicle, and oh no, okay, oh this is oh god. What was I just talking to? Don't jinx it, no. Okay, just go here. Go into the star. All right, let's just park our vehicle. Wait, are we gonna? Okay, God, sorry. This is a little bit of a tricky situation. Are we gonna? Okay, can we just beep? Yep, back up, backing up. Come on, that's right. Oh god damn it. Okay, let's just go out here for a minute. All right, boom. Sorry, I'm just making noises at the end of this video. Boom, did it, done, diggling, dazzled. Come on. That's right. Wow. You know what? Hitting enter. Job completed. Excellent. We got 4,753. We lost about 1,000 $500 just in, just in, just in speeding tickets, but that's all right. Who cares? Let's get another long distance. We have more long distance. Apply. Great. And I think I'm gonna end this video here. If you liked my talk about gravitational waves, if you have any scientific thing that you want me to talk about, I'd love to talk about it. I'll of course have my own things to talk about. I'm not gonna, expect anything from the audience, but I always have my own things to talk about, and so I really hope you like me talking. I love to talk about things, and yeah, so that is everything for today. I hope you have a great day, great night, whatever, and I will see you all in the next video.